You here to join the Dawn Guard too? Truth is, I'm a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess? You've probably killed lots of vampires, huh? I'm sure Isran will sign you right up. Sure, he'll take me. That must be it. Fort Dawn Guard. Wow. Bigger than I expected. Where is everybody? This place looks almost deserted. I guess this is it. Wish me luck.
Join the Dawn Guard? Good. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, it's right inside.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran. Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. You should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You vigilants were never trained
I
for...
know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
My name is Akmir, sir.
Do I look like a sir to you, boy? I'm not a soldier, and you're not joining the army.
Yes, sir. Isran.
Didn't I tell you to step forward? Farm boy, huh? What's your weapon?
My weapon? I mostly just use my paw's axe when wolves are attacking the goats or something.
My paw's axe. Stendarr preserve us. Don't worry. I think we can make a Dawn Guard out of you. Here, take this crossbow. Let's see how you shoot.
Crossbow? I've never...
Yes, a crossbow. Best thing for killing vampires. Just take a few shots at those crates over there. You'll get the hang of it. Watch the recoil. Take some getting used to. You need to concentrate, boy. Try it again. Take a deep breath and let it out as you fire. Watch the recoil. Take getting used to it. You need to concentrate, boy. Try it again. You'll get the hang of it.
Be careful.
Watch the recoil. Take some getting used to. That's it. Try it again. Get the hang of it. Watch the recoil. Take some getting used to. That's it. You need to concentrate, boy. Try it again. Watch the recoil. Take some getting used to. Take a deep breath and let it out as you feel.
Be careful.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed. This is Fort Dawnguard, originally owned by the Jarl of Riften back in the Second Era. It was a bit of a black mark on the Hold's history. I'm trying to put it to good use. There's only one thing worth remembering. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy or careless, you're dead. And good people will die because of you. I've lasted this long because I don't take chances. I cover my tracks and I keep my eyes open. If you're smart, you'll do the same. Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. Well, we hunt down and kill vampires. Haven't you been paying attention? In the old days, the Dawnguard kept all of Skyrim safe from those blood-sucking scum. Then people stopped taking the threat seriously. The Dawnguard was disbanded, and the vampires came creeping back. Now I'm trying to re-establish the Dawnguard. Take the fight to the vampires for a change. I hope it isn't too late. You need to concentrate,
Need something?
boy. Try it
I've heard the
again.
rumors around Skyrim. I know something's going on, and I've seen the vampires. I felt I had two choices. I could either live in fear of the night, or I could do something to help protect my people. I'd better get going.
Take a deep breath and let it out as you fight.
What's the hurry? I'm right behind you. I am at your command. Let's get going then.
Take a deep breath and let it out into fire. Watch the recoil. Takes some getting used to. You need to concentrate, boy. Try it again.
I've got your back. I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I've got your back. Let's get going then. I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get going then. I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on.
What happened?
no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, if you smile. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
I ask only for charity.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that was. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Asking for much. Just a few septims.
Safe travels.
Spare a coin for an old woman, my lord. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. The Divines smile on a charitable soul.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
I hope so. I see why the Nords like Skyrim. This crisp air is wonderful for the lungs. My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to. It's for sale if you've got the coin. Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swiftness.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city.
sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. So very tired. Grodd, you old crone, you'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Grodd, you old crone, you'll get what you deserve. Dark Brotherhood will see to that. So very tired. So finally, my prayers have been answered. It worked. I knew you'd come. I just knew it. I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. Of course you are. I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind! Grodd is the headmistress of Honor Hall Orphanage, but not for long. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better, not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair! I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Broad doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster. I have a family heirloom you can have. Supposed to be sort of valuable. I hope that's all right. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Fresh meats
Oh,
and produce.
thank you.
Get them before
Divines
dawn.
bless your kind heart.
20 septims each.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim, always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. They live below the streets, in the ratway, like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place. It's Riften's name for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels. Everything I've got on display, really.
Or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Ah, you're back.
Legendary
What have you
Argonian
discovered?
craftsmanship.
Can you spare any coin?
Yeah, this should.
Whoops. Well met, friend. How can I help you? Safe.
What is it? Dragons?
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelid. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes. What do you want? You have no business being in here. What are you staring at, you worthless piece of gutter trash? I simply must start locking the doors
When Ventus
again.
escaped, she was so mad.
Intimidate me?
I got double the
In my
bruise
own
that day.
orphanage? Ha! Not bloody likely.
You really shouldn't be here. Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has become something of a running joke. Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try. But I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grelod is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do.
I do hope Mommy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Grelid has been so angry. Miss Grillett is...
Yes, Grilla.
Well, she's a terrible old crone.
Stores are running
No
low.
person could be
We
that
need to water
cruel.
down the milk again.
I think she's part hag raven.
We don't want the little
She only
darlings
lets us
getting
out in the yard
fat.
once, in the morning.
I'll handle it.
And she
No
just
need to
stands
blow
there
things out
watching
of
us.
proportion.
Like I said, hag raven. Bye.
I hate it here. Grella the Khan is the meanest person in all of Skyrim.
Please, mister. You gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grella's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us. Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grilla would let any of us get adopted. Especially not since Aventus took off. Sometimes, when she goes to her room to work or sleep, I slip out for a bit. A boy's gotta make a living, right? Until next time. It's
My
too
parents
bad
dropped
the
me off
orphanage
here a
ain't
year
letting
ago.
us kids get
But
adopted.
they're coming back to
I'd
get
be
me.
the best son ever.
They said so.
I'm strong and quick and can do any chore you want. Come on, adopt me, please. I hate her. Everyone hates her. She's the meanest person I ever met. Sometimes she even locks us in the room. Constance tries to stop her and is real good to us, but it's never enough. Bye.
You look kind of scary. I was named after
nobody's
the sound a
scarier than
lion
Grilla.
makes. You know, roar! Really? I ain't afraid of the old hag. Still, I wish Constance was in charge. She treats us real good. Constance. Sometimes she gives me little snacks, which is good, because we only get but one meal. Late, too, in the afternoon. I'm a growing boy. I need as much food as I can get. All right, then.
I hate it here. Grella the Khan is the meanest person in all of Skyrim.
Yes?
You really shouldn't be here. I've got your back. I will remain on guard here.
Constance!
Yes, Grelod.
This place is filthy. I have a mind to cancel all town privileges unless those brats start pulling their weight.
Please just let me handle it. It's not a problem.
My parents dropped me off here a year ago, but they're coming back to get me. They said so.
I'm strong and quick and can do any chore you want. Come on, adopt
You don't scare me.
Constance Michelle says we have to be careful of people we don't.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Yes,
Grella.
Grella.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grella.
Grella.
Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
I'm sorry. Sadly, Grelod. But I'm sorry.
Come to get
I wish
yourself
things
a
were
kid?
otherwise.
You're out of luck.
All
Please
of
make
these
a
children
way.
deserve
I
a
ain't
better home.
Constance. I'm a growing
But there's
boy.
nothing I can
I need
do.
as much food as I can get.
I'm really... I hate her. Constance tries to stop her and is real
It's
good
too
to
bad
us.
the orphanage
but
is
it's never
never
enough.
Miss Grella. She only let... Like I said, hag raven. Grella ain't gonna... Sometime, a boy's gotta make a living, right? Until next time.
I'm right behind you. I will remain on guard here.
No more. I yield. I yield.
My parents dropped me
I've
off
got
here
your
a year
back.
ago. But they're
As you
coming
wish,
back
my
to get
Thane.
me. They said so.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. Tino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life. You're trying to frighten me, hmm? Do your worst. Keep your hands to yourself.
We heading out? As you command, my Thane.
You look kind of scary. But nobody is scarier than old Gorilla.
Be careful.
Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kyne.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
No need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
You out. Just keep the sermons at the temple.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your
Blessings of Mara
combat
upon you.
prowess would prove valuable in a real battle.
Wonderful.
Anyway.
Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times. but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. Is there something I can do for you? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. They're vermin, garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway. I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim to wield a blade as if it was an extension of my own arm.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. Mjol the lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade. Head north to Winterhold. There's a college there. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what would... I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Come back and see us again.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest... Is there something I can do for you?
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just a...
I've got your back. As you wish, my Thane.
It's growing! Ouch! Hey! When Aventus escaped, Grilla got meaner than ever. I really thought she was going to kill one of us. Guess not.
Victory is yours! I submit!
I'm right behind you. I will remain on guard here.
you get that purchase agreement to Markarth?
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Beautiful baubles.
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin. Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of. Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. This way, everyone. Over here.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. Turned out to be crushed
I see that my
nerve
time
mixed
is up.
with water.
Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
Make it quick.
What a waste of time. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
What is it with you and all these questions? Very well. Ask away.
All right, Branchet. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Have what? What in blazes are you talking
Protect yourself right.
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branchet.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me up to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I... Very well.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
Protect
over
yourself
here.
right. Buy armor from Relm.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead. This is unfair. I'm innocent.
Everything's all right?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call? When speaking of the Blackbriars, only one thought should spring to mind. We are not to be trifled with. Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you? When speaking... Help us, you end up... When speaking... Help us, you end up... Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. See, I don't really outright own Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge, and I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland. I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos guide you.
And...
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Safe travels, Landstrider.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've taken us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Is someone there? Aha!
Hey, be careful. Be careful.
Is someone there?
What's the hurry?